All right, so we're back with the Rancher, and we got both rear tires off because our stretch kit came in. I've never done one of these before, but we got instructions. All right, we're gonna take off this right side hub. Now we'll take out these 4 drum bolts. Now these 4 left side rear diff bolts. All right, now we're gonna take off my 2-inch lift. We're gonna put a jack under here to relieve some pressure and get that bolt out. So I'm just gonna tear this diff vent and run a new one. It's old anyway. Now I should be able to slide this whole tube and diff over to the right. All right, so I did have to unbolt these skid plates. Now that we got that out, we're gonna clean up a little bit. All right, now it says to bolt on our new shock bracket. And also we don't need that 2-inch lift no more because there's one right here. All right, I got the bolts just stuck in there. Now we're gonna reconnect the shock. We've got that all bolted up. Now it says the best way to remove these studs is just by welding the nut on there. So that's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna bolt our plates on. All right, so it says not to tighten these up yet. All right, so you're gonna pull that joker off and get inside this boot. All right, so now that you got that out of there, you're gonna plop that in there. You're gonna wanna make sure to pull the spring out of the old one and put it in the new one. Then you just plug your shaft back on.
Yep.
And make sure that's
now you just put your...
Now we're just gonna plug this back in here. All right, now we're gonna get everything lined up and put these bolts in it and on the back side of the drum. Now that these are tight, we're just gonna tighten these up. All right, so now that everything's nice and tight, we're gonna throw this hub back on here. All right, so we got the hub bolted up and the tire on. So I don't have the other tire on right now because I gotta put my axle paddle on, but the difference that makes is insane. And if you're wondering where I got my stretch kit, this is where it came from. So tomorrow we'll be putting the paddle on and testing it, but that's how you install a stretch kit.